All right, Graf, when you're ready, you can lead us off.
Hey, Coach, Todd Graffinini here. Great to see you.
All right, Graf, how you doing?
Fine, Coach. It's hard to believe it's been 136 days since we last did this. Just take me inside the locker room right now, what the feeling is with everybody.
Well, I think it's a sense of excitement in that, it has been a long time since we played. They're tired of beating on each other. The 2 weeks we've been down here, they're just ready to play someone else with a different name on their jersey, I think. To see where we are right now, obviously all of this is coming so soon that obviously there's a lot of more improvement and things that has to happen, but I just think the fact that we're going to be able to go out and play against someone is the most exciting thing for the guys.
Yeah, Coach, and I know you've been asked about what you're looking for as far as the first scrimmage player-wise, but what are you trying to accomplish tonight as a coach and as a staff in this first game?
Well, I think the main thing for us is just see where we are from a conditioning standpoint. Obviously we don't think that we're going to be in mid-season form by any stretch of the imagination, but I would see that would be the number one thing. See how our execution is, and then our number one priority is really defensively trying to keep the ball out of the paint. We've been working on that on some days, and it's an area where we've been struggling. So I would say our top priority tonight is to try to make this a jump shooting team and try to keep the ball out of the paint.
Thanks, Coach.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Hey, Alvin, it's Andrew from ESPN. What is your starting lineup going to look like tonight, and are there any players that are not going to play?
Fade is not going to play tonight. Derek Favors won't play tonight, but everybody else will play. And I don't think it matters. Jesus. Be quiet back there a little bit. Sorry, guys, but no, Fade won't play, but everybody else will play, and we'll see rotation-wise. We're not going to play guys any extended minutes, so we'll use everyone that's available, and we'll have a lot of different combinations that we can look at from a rotation standpoint.
Hey Coach, this is Will from The Athletic. And with Fave, is this a rest day for him, or is something happening in practice?
No, it's just a rest day. I mean, we could play him. If we were playing for a playoff spot, obviously he would play, but there's no rush, to stick him out there. And even when we do, he's not going to play extended minutes. So all the minutes that he was going to play today, we'll probably play him in the next scrimmage.
And how do you think you're going to handle the minutes for some of your other vets like JJ and Bruce and
As I said, none of those guys are going to play more than a quarter probably, and by that I mean about 12 minutes, a regular NBA quarter. So we're not going to have any of the veteran guys playing those minutes. We'd like to take a good hard look at Jackson and Nikhil and, the younger players, and Zylan will get minutes, and just to see where they are and see how they're playing right now. I think that's the main thing.
Alvin, it's Brett Martell with AP. The update we all got on Zion's testing today, how do you interpret that? Is that, I guess, a good thing, or does it, in the big picture, not really change anything yet?
He's testing every day, so obviously if he's testing every day, his intentions are to come back. That's pretty simple, I think.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Have you got a chance to see the court, and what are your takeaways?
We talked about that. I have gotten the opportunity to see the court and how it's set up, and to me, I thought the NBA did a unbelievable job of having it set up the way they have. And I think the other thing that's amazing is that you can see where technology has gone from the standpoint of it's not that we're just going to be in an empty arena listening to the balls bounce, but there's going to be a lot of interaction actually with fans also, and there's going to be fans that, virtual fans that is, but they're going to be able to watch the game, and I think it's going to be, I think the players themselves, when it actually started, are going to be pleasantly surprised with the regular season and how it's set up. And I think in general, I think it'll give a lot of energy in the building.
Hey coach, this is Ollie over at the Bergrites. Are you planning on wearing a mask during the game and the rest of your staff as well?
No, I'm not. And none of the assistants on the front row will wear a mask. All the assistants on the back row will wear a mask. But if the assistants that sit in on the front row are not required to wear a mask. That's not to say that one game that I may wear a mask, but everyone else are required to wear a mask on the staff. None of the players will have to wear a mask that are sitting out of the game.
Brett, go ahead.
Unmute. Unmute.
Brett Martell, you there?
Yep, I'm here. I just had to unmute twice for some reason. It keeps telling me I'm muted again.
You're not muted. Go ahead.
Okay. Computers. If you can hear me here, one just brief follow-up on Zion. Could you summarize right before he left how he looked and kind of how that affected what you would expect from him in the games that he is able to play if he's intending to come back?
He's like anybody else, you know. I mean, he'd been working out, but you know, until we got into these scrimmages and everything, it would be tough to gauge where anybody is right now. So I think, you know, anything that I would say would just be speculation. So there's no reason to say anything about it. As I said, he's going to be very similar to everybody else here. When you have a layoff that long, it's not like you're going to come back in mid-season form. Anybody, no one has anyway up until this point.
Thanks. Very
Great. Thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Sorry about all the noise. You know, we got like